My name is Ernest Kivumbi Benjamin, the president and the founder of the Heal the Planet Global Organization, HTP. I have come to give a clear, loud, and accurate position about why I got myself into the petition against Pastor Aloysius Bugingo. I am the chief petitioner of this petition that was signed by more than 50 Ugandan pastors that are complaining about the misconduct of Pastor Aloysius Bugingo of House of Prayer Ministries that is now located at Battery Primary School in Kampala. Pastor Aloysius Bugingo is proving himself to be negative, to be off the track, especially when at this very moment he is becoming contradictory. For 5 years now since he left Victory Church in labor of Dr.Joseph, where he used to carry out lunch fellowships and preaching on Impact FM, he became very notorious. At first, people wanted and admired his teaching so much that he was very, very vocal and radical to preachers who were engaging in extorting money from believers. But he seems now to be contradictory. First of all, he is attacking people, men of God that we have respected for very many years in this country. He's abusing them, he's using big words against them, using his radio station 107.0 Salt FM and his television Salt FM. He is saying that the issue to do with bishop is not biblical, but we have a scripture that's talking about bishops. So when the born-agains who have fathered people and have started churches and having branches are referred to as bishop, it is not, it is biblical. But this is also questionable that the people that he attacks, especially Dr.Joseph and Bishop David Livingstone Chiganda of Christianity Focus Center, the proprietor of Kingdom FM and so many other things, he's a bishop, but these are the people that have been very vocal against homosexuality in this country. If we are saying that he is attacking Dr. Joseph and Bishop David Chiganda, who are anti-gay, and then he is still moving alongside bishops like Senfuma and Bishop Kaizi, then we're wondering why he's attacking these people by the virtue of their titles. But we know very well what he's doing. We know behind the scenes why he is attacking men of God who are anti-gay. They have never breached him. Dr. Joseph gave him an opportunity at the moment when he was very, very poor. He was a man who had nothing in life. He gave him platform, he gave him the radio, and he became what he is today. And that can never be swept away. Bishop Chiganda has never confronted him. Why is it that he is confronting him? That is very wrong. So we know the agendas and the people behind him that we shall disclose in the near future. And secondly, his continuous use of vulgarity at a place where children are playing, studying, is a very nasty issue. It is an issue that is international. The fabric of our nation and the moral fabric of our nation against the values, and it's against the penal code and the constitutionalism of this country. You can continue using vulgar language in a sermon on air for more than 30 times in a sermon, and then you play that message on air for an entire week using vulgar language. This is absolutely wrong. You can't use F, which personally, as a politician, I can never use. So this is very wrong, and he must face the law against that for misusing the airwaves by preaching vulgar on air and at the primary school. He also continuing to because early on he was very, very anti-give use of envelopes. as one of the things that the born-again culture use of sowing. Because a church or a ministry can never continue to prevail without funding. So when people have fundings and then they put that money in an envelope, it is for the work of God to continue. But he early on was abusing people who were collecting envelopes as part of offerings and tithes before God. But he is lately has introduced himself envelopes, at this time in dollars. If you don't have $50, if you don't have $100, if you don't have $200 and above, you cannot give. And he's claimed that he wants to buy land of $5 million US. And we are wondering that if a man who has once attacked people from giving is now telling people to collect money in dollars and not less than $2,003. So that means that he's making it very, very commercial. Another issue why Mr. Bugingo or Pastor Bugingo is now being put in this petition is that himself continuing to attack. Recently he attacked his own daughter, and he has disowned him simply because the daughter became pregnant. I think that as a pastor would have been exemplary to the fact that he cannot reach to an extent of disowning a daughter simply because the daughter has become pregnant and then a believer and is not married. That is very, very wrong. So Pastor Bugingo's misconduct and character is very, very bad. There is also a doctrine that Pastor Bugingo Aloysius has introduced. This doctrine is of people, is not only revenge but killing people who are giving you a headache. This has been running on his radio and television, and many people have resorted to be using it. He's saying that if you have a wife who's giving you a headache, let her die. If you have a husband who's giving you a headache, let him die. If you have a child that who's giving you a headache, let that child die and you get another one. Assuming I'm 70 or 60 years and I've only got 1 or 2 children, that means if they're giving me headache and they die, then will I be able to produce any other child? That is very bad. We are very rememberful of the events that took place in 2000 of one Chibwekele who killed about 1,000 Ugandans in fake doctrines. So when we are seeing that you are encouraging terrorism in our country, you are encouraging domestic violence, this is an issue of national security that we can never tolerate. We have informed the authorities, we've petitioned the UCC, we've petitioned the Parliament of Uganda, we've petitioned the Kampala Capacity Authority, the First Lady, the President of Uganda, the Prime Minister of Uganda, the Minister of Ethics and Integrity, the Minister of Information, the Interreligious Council. All these parties have been aware of our moves and they have summoned him. The UCC has done us well to summon him to give defense on this thing, that we have a very concrete evidence recorded down that in which all these issues are being raised up. So we can never tolerate, we can never see a country crumbling and security being threatened by just one person, Mr. Aloysius Bugingo. So Kivumbi Earnest Benjamin, I am on the front line in this. We thank the media that has given us a very, very big milestone in this campaign. But we are also telling our colleagues and a few pastors who are attacking us and saying that we are doing a mistake. Of course, we sent a whole delegation of pastors to Pastor Aloysius Bugingo to sit down with him. We have given him chance, but he has failed, and he has continued to violate the laws of this country. He has continued to violate the Bible doctrine into something which is very fake. So we can never tolerate that animal, and we are telling those people that we are not going to back down. We are not going to back off. We are going to continue to expose Pastor Aloysius Bugingo, and whether it means him facing the law or getting him into custody for the sake of the gospel, for the sake of national security, that is an optional issue. So we are very, very, very expectant, and we have a lot of hope in the UCC, in the government of Uganda, that the step that I've taken to have this man face the law is a very right decision. And he'll the Planners Global Organization, as well as city pastors, more than 50 who have petitioned this, who have made this petition and signed over it, are very, very positive and are very, very right in what they're doing. I thank you very much. Kivumbi Earnest Benjamin.